Hey guys, it's time for the nomination ceremony. This is the nomination ceremony. Since there are already 4 house guests nominated for eviction, it is my responsibility as the head of household to remove 2 house guests from the chopping block, thus deciding who the nominees are. Whoever I take off the block is safe for now. However, with the veto still in play, anything can happen. In my nomination block are the keys of the 2 house guests that I am removing. The first house guest I am taking off the block is the second house guest I am taking off the block is Jared and Corey. I have removed you from the chopping block. That means Felicia and Kirsten, you are the 2 house guests nominated for eviction. I want you both to know how highly I think of you and how much I respect you as people. And I am dying inside knowing how badly you want to be here and how hard you've worked to be in this house. And with that being said, I hope you can understand how extremely difficult this decision was to make. And I wish you both the absolute best of luck in the veto competition. This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
Not only was Riley my friend, we were among the first people to be grouped in together in our Failings 5 alliance from day 1, and it's day 3, and she's nominated me for eviction without even the slightest inkling that this was going to happen or any sort of game-related insight into what exactly is going on right now. I feel betrayed. I can't even talk right now.
So I started off getting pulled to the nether region, then I'm on the block. It's not been the start I imagined. I put on a brave face this entire week. No one saw the fear in my eyes. Except me. 3 days straight of pure terror, and now, for the first time this entire season, I can breathe.
I'm leaving Miss Felicia and Kirsten on the block because I really have one target. My target for the week is Kirsten. There have been multiple people who have alerted me to pot stirring, a lot of scheming, and I don't see myself being aligned with someone who is capable of that.
Riley turns that key, and whose face pops up on the screen? Mine, because it's my boy! This is the first step we needed. Jared's off the block. We're in the house together. We may be here another week. All depends on the veto. So I'm ecstatic.
You know, it's the first week. And to be one of the first of 2 nominees on the block, I'm devastated. But I can't let that take me down. It's game on, baby. Everybody's out for themselves. But eviction night, they will not say, bye, Felicia.
Who will win the first Power of Veto of the season? And will it be used to save either Kirsten or Felicia from eviction? Find out Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on Big Brother!
Hey everyone, it's time for the nomination ceremony. Hey.
I miss you too. Stay strong, and I wish you all the best with nominations.
This is the nomination ceremony. It is my responsibility as head of household to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. Jay, because you are in the nether region right now, you are ineligible to be nominated. In my nomination block are the keys of the house guests I am nominating for eviction. I will turn 2 keys to lock in my nominations, and their faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest I have nominated is the next house guest I have nominated is I have nominated you, Riley, and you, Cameron. I am playing a straightforward, loyal game of integrity with purpose. I respect both of you, but I will leave that between us. This nomination ceremony is adjourned. This week, I nominated Riley and Cameron for eviction. I nominated Riley because she told everyone I was her target, and therefore, she's my target. The professors are calling the shots this week, sending the other side of the house to detention.
Damn, Rouse, my bad, girl. I didn't choose to save Riley. It was really devastating for me to watch, but sometimes you gotta do what's best for you and the people you're trying to protect.
Jared told me that I was not going to go up on the block, but I'm nominated and my heart sinks. I've been through far worse in my life, so I need to channel that inner warrior in myself and go fight for my life in this game because there is no way I'm going out like this. I will not allow it.
I knew that it was a possibility and that he was going to put me up beside Riley. I welcomed the challenge. He says, hey, let's compete, and I'm a competitor, and I'm ready to go out there and get the POV. I've held a little bit back over the course of the past few competitions, but for this POV, we're going to dance.
Who will win the power of veto? And will it be used to save Riley or Cameron from eviction? Plus, which house guest will be sent to the nether region next? And how will it change the game? Find out Wednesday night at 8, 7 Central on Big Brother.
Hey, everybody. You know what time it is. It's time for the nomination ceremony. This is the nomination ceremony.
It's snot o'clock!
Are you kidding me? I'm not doing this in snot. Yeah, you are. My God. Oh, my God. I had a feeling you were going to do this. Since I have to get snotted again, Fly Guy, you're going out with me. You have to be kidding me. She's a pro. Oh, what was that?
Felicia, your punishment is over.
It is my responsibility as the head of household to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. In my nomination block are the keys of the house guests I am nominating for eviction. I will turn 2 keys for the nominations and their faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest that I have nominated is the next house guest that I have nominated is I have nominated you, Jag, and you, Cameron. We had court today. It was in session. Thank you all for attending. This nomination ceremony is adjourned. I nominated Jag and Cameron, but the ultimate goal is to backdoor Heisem. Catch him completely off guard, wide-eyed and bushy-tailed, and ain't even gonna know what hit him.
I know everyone's saying they want to backdoor Heisem, but I'm not going to be collateral damage as a part of this plan. I'm going to take this game into my own hands and just win that veto and guarantee my own safety.
The plan's pretty simple. Step 1, win the POV. Step 2, take myself off of the block. I want a blindside. Heisem, I want to get in this game. I'm ready to do the play. Give me the ball. Heisem's going out the door.
I feel so safe with Felicia. So I'm hoping I don't get picked for veto. I've already won enough competitions. It's time for someone else to win and put the target on their back.
Who will win the power of veto? And will it be used to save either Cameron or Jag from the block? Plus, will all hell break loose at the veto meeting if the plan to backdoor Heisem is a success? Find out Wednesday night at 8, 7 Central on Big Brother.
Hey, y'all. Time for the nomination ceremony. This is the nomination ceremony. It is my responsibility as head of household to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. In my nomination block are the keys of the house guests that I'm nominating for eviction. I will turn 2 keys to lock in my nominations, and their faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest that I've nominated is the next house guest that I've nominated is I have nominated you, Jag, and you, Blue. I love you both very much, and you're both tremendous, multifaceted competitors, which is why I've given you opportunity to play in the veto. I wish you both all the luck in the world, and I look forward to playing this game that we all love very much. Thank you. This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
I see my face appear on the memory wall, and at this point, there is a fire within me, and I'm ready to fight. I'm just excited to play the veto, to give it my all, and pull myself off the block. There's really just no other option here.
I'm pissed off. I'm for sure pissed off. I hope I win veto, and then I hope I get off the block, and then I hope that I win HOH so I can be the one that kicks your ass back home. Bye.
This move was pretty basic. I'm not surprised that Jag and Blue are nominated for eviction. His reason wasn't even a reason for nominating them. I don't even think it was grammatically correct. All bark, no bite. But ultimately, I'm not that nervous for myself this week, and so maybe I should applaud Cameron's HOH week.
I made nominations. Jag and Blue were up. I did my part. They pose an interesting threat to Legend 25. But Izzy is on my personal radar. She's scared. I see it in her eyes. Maybe I might just go ahead and put Izzy up there and see where it falls. Who knows? The options are limitless.
Who will win the power of veto? And will it be used to save either Blue or Jag from eviction? Find out Wednesday night at 8, 7 Central on Big Brother.
What's up, y'all? It's time for the nomination ceremony. This is the nomination ceremony. It is my responsibility as the head of household to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. In my nomination block are the keys of the house guests that I am nominating for eviction. I'll turn 2 keys to lock in my nominations, and their faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest I have nominated is the next house guest I have nominated is I've nominated you, Red, and you, Cameron, in hopes of solidifying the relationships of the people who do trust me in this house and to build trust in those who are willing to work with me moving forward. I hope this doesn't hinder our personal relationships that we have moving forward. Still looking forward to kicking it with y'all. So let's go get them, y'all. This nomination ceremony is adjourned. Cameron's definitely the target for this week because ultimately I want Cameron to go home. The fact that he was willing to throw Red under the bus showed me that Cameron's just not someone I can trust. Mama, your boy ain't scared. I'm out here making moves on him.
Captain Chopping Block reporting for veto, sir. At it again. Jared has a target, and that's Red. I am nervous, but we're gonna fight for this veto.
It's really tough being backstabbed by somebody you consider a good friend. I mean, it hurts. I should have known coming into this house you can't put trust into people like that. But regardless, I'm going to go play this veto like I play every game in Big Brother with everything put out there, regardless of the outcome.
Who will win the power of veto? And will it be used to save one of the chillers from eviction? Find out Wednesday night at 8, 7 Central on Big Brother.
Hey, y'all. Time for the nomination ceremony. This is the nomination ceremony. It is my responsibility as head of household to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. In my nomination block are the keys of the house guests that I am nominating for eviction. I will turn 2 keys to lock in.
Hold on a second. This is Humilla Week, and the nomination ceremony works a little differently. You don't need those keys. Go get the surprise I left for you in the storage room.
Cool. Oh, sweet Lord. Oh my God, have mercy.
It's pies.
Oh no.
Oh my God, hilarious.
I'm starving.
This is the Humillaverse nomination ceremony. On my tray are 9 pies. I will smash a pie in the face of every house guest who is safe. I will continue the smashing one by one until only 2 house guests haven't been pied. These 2 will be my nominations and their faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest that I am making safe is... Well, no. I feel like raspberries. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Oh, and just let it fall. Thanks, buddy. Oh, yeah. The next house guest that I am making safe is... I mean, come on. I don't think he'll understand. I gotta add the suspense, right? Oh my God. The next house guest that I am making safe is...
Wait. I only have these lashes. Do it.
The final house guest that I am making safe is... I have nominated you, Izzy, and you, Felicia. Considering my journey in this house, you 2 have had a pretty comfortable ride. You 2 were very closely aligned with 2 males in this house that are no longer here. You turned on them. 2 times might be a coincidence, and I don't plan to stick around to be the pattern. For that, This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
I am honestly very worried. I'm furious that he got to have a whole show of it today and how much he enjoyed it. You wanted fireworks this week. Well, you set off fireworks inside me, and I am gonna beat you, Cameron.
I am pissed off. Great gameplay, because he told everybody his nominees were going to be Jag and Blue, and then he turns around and puts up me and Izzy. I got to give it to you, oh Cam, you blindsided me, but I'm not going out that easy. Shame on you for thinking you got me, bruh, son.
It's devastating. Izzy is one of the nominees. I'm heartbroken. Seeing Cameron's pleasure in this moment and the way that he's toying with these pies and these people, he better hope. He better win every time.
I'm going to take the trio down. You got Sari, who's the president, Felicia, the vice president, and you got Izzy, the secretary of defense. You don't start at the president. You chip away until there's nothing left, and they got nowhere to go. I've been waiting to turn it loose. I've been being a good boy. Give him hell, Captain.
Who will win the power of veto? And will it save Izzy or Felicia from the block? Plus, Josh Duhamel surprises the house guests. All this Wednesday night at 8, 7 Central on a special 2-hour episode of Big Brother.
Hey, y'all, it's time for the nomination ceremony. This is the nomination ceremony. It is my responsibility as the head of household to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. In my nomination block are the keys of the house guests that I will be nominating for eviction. I will turn 2 keys to lock in my nominations, and their faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest I have nominated is the next house guest I have nominated is I've nominated you, Corey, and you, America. Corey, if you want to villainize somebody, especially somebody that everyone else considered you to be close to, you don't want to air their dirty laundry in front of people, because although they may be taking notes about what you're saying, they're taking notes about you, also realizing that if that kid could do that to somebody he considered a brother, he could do that to absolutely anybody, especially me. America, nothing personal for me. I wish you guys nothing but the best, and this nomination ceremony is adjourned. I nominated Corey and America this week, but my sights are set on Cameron. And I'm hoping I can make a big move this week.
I'm just so sad, angry, all of the bad emotions, but there's still hope. You know, even though me and Corey are up on the block, I'm still hopeful that we can win veto. That would be iconic.
The truth is, I did not like Jared's speech. I think it was very condescending. He's lying about everything. I know I can figure this out. I know I can protect myself. I'm gonna try to protect America. And I'm going to be here next week.
Who will win the power of veto? And will it be used to save Corey or America from the chopping block? Find out Wednesday night at 8, 7 Central on Big Brother.
right, house guests, it is time for the live nomination ceremony to begin. Are you all there?
Yes.
It looks like you are. Excellent. All right, Corey, as head of household, please go ahead.
You're cutting out.
Can you hear me now?
I get you.
Okay. Corey, as head of household, please face all your housemates and make your 2 nominations.
Okay, this is not a shot I want to take, but it's one I absolutely need to take. My 2 nominees are Jared and Blue.
Jared and Blue, please take your seats in the nomination chairs. One of you may be the next house guest to be evicted, but you still have one last chance to save yourselves because the live veto competition is next.
Hey, y'all, it's time for the nomination ceremony. This is the nomination ceremony. It is my responsibility as head of household to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. In my nomination block are the keys of the house guests that I am nominating for eviction. I will turn 2 keys to lock in my nominations, and their faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest that I've nominated is the next house guest that I've nominated is I have nominated you, Felicia, and you, Nicole. Miss Felicia, there are many aspects to this game, and one of the most important is conversation, of which you've had many in this house, which makes you a tremendous competitor. Mimi, I am no stranger to sitting next to my best friends in this house, and for this I am extremely sorry. I wish you both the best of luck. This nomination ceremony is adjourned. I nominated Felicia and Mimi. Felicia is 100% my target this week. I've already nominated her before, and I just don't want her in the jury house. Do I believe that Felicia would give me her vote on finale night? Hell no. Mimi is her best friend. I cannot have Mimi winning the power of veto and using it on Felicia, so Mimi has to sit right next to her.
Last time Cameron was HOH, he got a little bit chaotic. I was nervous something unexpected would happen, but this time Cameron came through. He didn't go rogue, he made the easy nominations, and I can take a deep breath.
Back on the block again. Cameron makes me nauseous. I won't say it caught me off guard, but I'm trying to figure out now what's his angle. Why is he so set on getting me out of the house? I'm winning veto. I don't want to have to rely on going and asking people for their vote. I need to win to pull myself off the block.
Like, this legitimately is some bull right now. I cannot wait to go out there and play my ass off. I need a win this week. They will have to drag me out of this veto comp. You hear me? Drag me, because I refuse to leave unless I have that power of veto in my hands. Y'all gonna be like, Nicole. Just like that.
Who will win the power of veto? And will it be used to save either Nicole or Felicia from eviction? Find out on a new night, Tuesday at 8, 7 Central on Big Brother.
It's time for the nomination ceremony.
Done this a couple times.
This is the nomination ceremony. It is my responsibility as the head of household to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. In my nomination block are the keys of the house guests I'm nominating for eviction. I will turn 2 keys to lock in my nominations, and their faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest I've nominated is the next house guest I have nominated is I have nominated you, Felicia, and you, Sari. I am so sorry I have to do this. We're getting to the pointy end of the game. There just aren't many people left. I really hate having to do this. And when in doubt, blame Corey! I'm only joking. It wasn't his fault. This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
The wrong way.
Okay, wrong way. Sorry about that. All right. This nomination ceremony is adjourned. I nominated Felicia and Sari because they blindsided me from the red eviction, so I just can't trust them. Everyone loves Sari. She's a great player, and I think she might be the bigger threat. I haven't told anyone about my preference of who goes home, and I'm definitely going to keep that to myself because literally everyone is connected to Sari.
I've been trying to avoid this block like the plague, yet here I am. I'm smiling, I'm hugging Bowie Jane, and just letting everyone know, like, this is okay, right? But now the plan is to survive the block. Let's play the veto first, and depending on what happens with the veto, then you may see my powers of persuasion in action.
Look, you can mess with me all you want, because I got a mustard seed faith that's going to carry me to the end. My experience so far has shown that even though I've been on the block 3 times, I've come off 3 times, and I intend to come off this 4th time. So y'all might want to go looking for another target. I'm going to win a veto tomorrow and take myself off the block.
I think Bowie wants the least amount of blood, so she doesn't want to go after big threats. I know she doesn't want to take out Cameron, but if we can convince her that down the road, if she really wants us 3 all to be at the end, this is the best time to do it. We have a veto comp coming up, and this would be a great opportunity to grab a veto win and then be able to take someone down and someone up like Cameron.
If I play in this veto competition and I win, I most definitely want to use the power veto. If Bowie does feel comfortable with me using the power veto, I would hope that she would want to put Corey up. Not only would it be good for my game, but then we could all finally get him out of the house.
Who will win the power of veto? And will it be used to save Felicia or Sari from eviction? Plus, Zingbot returns with a Scrambleverse twist. Will anyone be safe from the King of Zing? Find out Tuesday night at 8, 7 Central on Big Brother.
Your hair looks nice.
Thank you. Just in case I get screen time. So.
Citizens of the BB25 universe, take your seats. It is now time for the nomination ceremony. This is the nomination ceremony.
My God.
The invisible head of household will nominate 2 house guests for eviction, and their faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest that has been nominated is... The next house guest that has been nominated is... Felicia and Blue. The invisible HOH has nominated you for eviction. This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
Thanks, guys. I'm pissed off. These young kids ain't got no game. So they keep using people as pawns or whatever. I might be the actual target. I don't know. But I know I'm tired of going up on the block and packing my suitcase. You got Jag in this house. You got Matt in this house. You got Corey in this house. And you put up me and Blue. And you have a superpower where nobody even has to know you're the one that did it, and you steal results of me and Blue. A wasted superpower. Whoever is out there with this superpower, play the damn game.
Being nominated obviously sucks. And I really don't know who the invisible HOH is, but my gut is telling me that it's America and or Corey. They're honestly the same player to me. And I just don't think me and Felicia are that big move this week. Especially with 2 duos in this house. I really hope I win veto. That's what I hope.
In the past, I was working with Blue, but my ideal final 5 is me, Matt, Bowie Jane, Sari, and Felicia. I think it sets up Matt and I well to make it to those final 2 chairs.
Who will win the power of veto? And will it be used to save either Blue or Felicia from eviction? Plus, what happens when the BB power of multiplicity is unleashed into the game? Find out Tuesday night at 8, 7 Central on Big Brother!
Hey everyone, it's time for the nomination ceremony. This is the nomination ceremony. It is my responsibility as the head of household to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. In my nomination block are the keys of the house guests that I am nominating for eviction. I will turn 2 keys to lock in my nominations, and their faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest that I have nominated is the next house guest that I have nominated is I've nominated you, America, and you, Blue. America, you went out of your way to make it public knowledge that you were going to cook me if you were HOH. I think it's the right thing for me to return the favor, so this Aston moron just clipped your wings. Blue, she wants trouble. Let's make it double. This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
I'm on the block this week. No surprise there. Jack told me that I'm the pawn. So now I need to beat Miss America and send her to the jury house with her boo thing. May the best showmance win.
I tried hard to not be put up, but hopefully Jag holds up his end of the deal and keeps me safe this week. But I still got this veto and I'm pumped up. I'm gonna win this.
I see the nominations go up and I'm super happy because my face is not up there. Corey was in my ear trying to make me doubt Matt and Jag, but these nominations prove to me that I can trust them going forward. Let's make this final 3.
America and Blue are on the block, but actually my target is Blue. It may seem crazy, but right now I'm going after people that are competition threats. At this point in the game, I'm competing in every veto competition moving forward. So I want to set myself up, that way I can win my way to the end. I took a shot at Cameron, I took a shot at Corey. We've gotten rid of a lot of comp threats already. Blue has shown that she's one of the biggest competitors left in the game, and I need her to go. With America, I'm just praying that she honors the deal that she made, and I'm gonna do everything in my power this week to keep her safe.
Who will win the power of veto? And will it be used to save either Blue or America from eviction? Find out Tuesday night at 8, 7 Central on Big Brother.
House guests, it is time for the live nomination ceremony to begin. Is everyone in the living room?
I think so.
All right, then Bowie Jane, please, as HOH, go to the front of the living room, face your housemates, and make your 2 nominations.
This is terrifying, but I nominate Felicia and America.
Felicia and America, thank you for taking the seats in the nomination chairs. One of you may be the next house guest to be evicted, but you still have one last chance to save yourselves because the live veto competition is next.
Hey guys, it's time for the nomination ceremony.
4 chairs.
This is the nomination ceremony. It is my responsibility as head of household to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. In my nomination block are the keys of the house guests I am nominating for eviction. I will turn 2 keys to lock in my nominations, and their faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest I have nominated is the next house guest I have nominated is I have nominated you, Mama Felicia, and you, Mama Sari. I've spoken to you privately and given you my reasons. This nomination ceremony is adjourned. I've nominated Sari and Felicia
Felicia is my target this week because she's been trying to drive a wedge between me and Jag. But if Felicia wins veto, then unfortunately, Sarit could potentially be going home this week. I think the best path for me to win Big Brother is with Jag and Bowie, because next week I can't play in the HOH, and Jag and Bowie have proved to me that they won't take a shot at me. I think they'll both want to take me to the final 2 as well.
7 times on the block? That is absolutely hideous. So we're supposed to be in the final 4, and Bowie Jane doesn't land on the block? How does that happen? My gut tells me it may not be a real final 4.
I know the target is Felicia this week, but every move and every decision matters at this point, and keeping Felicia would be better for my game because I would have more influence over her. I really hope Sari goes instead, so I'm definitely going to be pushing for that. The next step will be get Matt on board to boot Sari out this week.
I do feel betrayed because Matt said to me, if I win HOH, I will never put you up. How foolish is it of me to hold Maddie above everybody else? He's no different than everybody else. And take 2 of these, one for you and one for Jag. Matter of fact, there's an extra for Bowie Jane.
Who will win the power of veto? And will it save either Sari or Felicia from eviction? Find out on a very special and extremely spooky Halloween episode. Tuesday night at 8, 7 Central on Big Brother.
Time for the nomination ceremony. This is the nomination ceremony. The first house guest I've nominated is the next house guest I've nominated is I've nominated you, Matt, and you, Felicia. There's no one left in the house to put up, so unfortunately, we're just going to be game on in that veto competition. Let's go! This nomination ceremony is adjourned. The plan worked out. I was able to nominate Matt without him realizing that we had a little plan behind the scenes. I do feel bad for this trick on Matt, but it really doesn't matter. The important thing is one of us 3 wins the veto, then we can send Felicia off to the jury house and the Mafia will make the final 3.
Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, you too. It sucks. My perfect record is over of not being on the block. Unfortunately, I picked the wrong number. Jag was closer. I should be safe sitting next to Felicia this week, but this late in the game, I don't want to take any chances with that, so I gotta get that veto in my hands.
Gotta pull out the I feel a little bad about tricking Matt, but right now all I'm focused on is winning that veto, securing my spot in the final 3, and having the power to choose who is there with me and Bowie.
God. If I could get a veto that I can win. Of course, Bowie Jane puts me up. Yay! But I know around the final 4 time, this is typically when Big Brother tests the house guests remaining on days. I have studied, I know days. Come on, Mr. B. Give me this competition for this final veto, and I think I can actually win. And then I get to decide who's going out the door to the jury house? Matt or Jag? You hear what I said? Yes, sir!
I need to win veto tomorrow and turn the tables in this house.